Hey guys, got an NU battle for you today. My opponent is our old friend, SonicFan14. He decided to change some pace a little, and instead of a little cut battle, he challenged me to an NU battle. So, looking at his team, I see that he's got a Torterra, Parasect, Togetic, Torkoal, Ursaring, Haunter. The things that worry me the most are Haunter, Ursaring, Torterra. Everything else is manageable. Those three, Torterra has humongous defenses. Ursaring is a complete beast when it's got a Toxic Orb, and Haunter is just, it's so annoying because it's got such high special attack, yet it's so frail, but usually they run Substitute or something, and it's like, oh my gosh. Anyway, let's get straight into the battle. Before we start, I just want to give you guys a heads up. It's kind of a long battle. So, I'm going to lead off with my Shrimp Maramaldo as he leads off with his Torterra. He's going to go straight for the Stone Edge as I try and set up some Stealth Rocks. I'm actually going to stay in and go for a, well, first he's going to hit me with a Stone Edge. It's going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to stay in, go for a knockoff, and I take off its Choice Band, and that could have been seriously bad. I pull back and go into my Golurk. However, I'm guessing he predicts this and goes for Wood Hammer, and oh my gosh, it takes me out one hit. Down goes my Sweeper. Thankfully, I've got two more that I can rely on, so I'm gonna go straight for Toxic and try and stall this thing out. He goes for Stealth Rocks, and my spinner is kind of down at the moment. Well, not down at the moment, but it's gonna have a hard time switching in. I go for the Body Slam, trying to get this thing paralyzed. So I do paralyze it, which is great. I go into my Madam, my Gardevoir, and he goes for Facade, and it's like, oh, I should have predicted better than that, and down goes Madam, my second Sweeper. So now I'm going to send out my Kanga and Roo, and I'm just going to go for Substitutes, waiting for this thing to get fully paralyzed. He goes for Close Combat. Of course it's going to break my sub. And I'm going to like those defense drops, but still, I'm just going to keep going for Substitutes, waiting for that Parahax. Instead, he's going to switch out into his Bowser, his Torkoal, and I'm just going to go straight for Return, because I know this thing's probably going to use the opportunity to Rapid Spin, and I'm thinking I can do some pretty good damage to it. He gets a critical hit on the Rapid Spin, and it's like, why? It didn't even matter. I go for another Return, and it's doing a good amount of damage, about a fifth. He goes for Lava Plume, and it's going to take out my sub, and he gets another critical hit. It's like 2 crits in a row. What the heck? Next turn, I'm pretty sure that a Lava Plume can't break my sub, so I'm going to go for Substitute again, as he goes for Lava Plume again, and it looks like I was right. A Lava Plume is not enough to break my sub. So I'm just going to keep going for returns, going to whittle it down bit by bit, as much as I can. He goes for another Lava Plume, and I'm just waiting. It's really just a waiting game for me, because I know I can take it out. He realizes he's going to pull back, go into his Haunter, as I go for another Substitute. Now here, biggest mispredictions in the match. I go for Sucker Punch, as he goes for Substitute. And I should have just gone for Return flat out. I go for Sucker Punch to show him I've got it. And it's just, oh my gosh. He goes for Sludge Bomb, breaks my sub, I broke his sub, and it's like, I'm doing so bad right now with prediction, which is usually my strong suit. He goes for Substitute as I go for Return, and I'm just kind of trying to bait him into attacking me instead of going for a Substitute, but he does go for a Substitute. And this is so bad for me right now. He goes for Sludge Bomb, and it's gonna knock me out. So, down goes Kangaskhan. I'm down to my last couple pokes. I've got Tanket, and I didn't know what I was thinking. It's got Substitute. Of course it's gonna have Pain Split. Why? Why did I go into Tanket? I thought I could go into Tanket and just stall it out for a while, but it was just such a horrible, horrible move on my part. I'd pull back and go into my Shrimp as it just pretty much as fodder. So down goes Shrimp. It was such a loss. I mean, I'm doing so badly right now. Here I'm going to send out Bambi, and surprisingly, he outspeeds, which I'm just wondering what the hell. So, he goes down, and I'm forced to be with Tankat, my last Pokemon. Now, I'm thinking this match is pretty much over. He's won. And I just use Body Slam to show him that I've got nothing else to hit him with. He goes for another Sludge Bomb, and I decide, you know what? I'll just go for Milk Drink. Maybe he'll kill himself with Life Orb for some reason. Maybe he just misclicks or something. Maybe I'll get lucky. I don't know. He keeps going for Sludge Bombs as I just go for the Milk Drink, just trying to get my HP back up, hoping for some kind of chance to win this battle. I mean, at this point, I know I can't win unless my opponent just doesn't go for Pain Split or something, and it's like, you know, I've got nothing to lose. I've already lost, so I might as well just keep going. So he's gonna use Pain Split now to get his Haunter Haunter's HP back up, and I'm just gonna keep going for the Milk Drinks. And at this point, I'm almost up to full, and after leftovers, I'm gonna be at full. Seeing what I'm gonna be doing, he's gonna pull back and try and switch into something else, so he'll take me out quicker. I go for Toxic on his Shrooms as he goes for Spore to put me asleep, and the Toxic damage is going to whittle him down little by little, which is fine with me, and I'm going to stay fast asleep. He goes for Leech Seed, I avoid it somehow, and next turn I'm just going to wake up, go for Body Slam, going to do a lot, and he's actually going to go for Aromatherapy. I'm glad he kind of gave up on Leech Seed, well, for now at least anyway. So Aromatherapy is going to cure everyone, and I'm just going to keep going for Body Slams. So he's going to put me to sleep with Spore again, and that's unfortunate. Next turn, I'm going to keep going for Body Slam as he withdraws and goes into his Smoky, his Ursaring. And I'm like, oh no, 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 this is so, so bad. I go for Body Slam, and thankfully I KO with a crit. And I would have hated to be defeated by Ursaring after I'd already pretty much taken care of it with Miltank. That'd be just the ultimate payback. He goes for Tri-Attack as my Body Slam paralyzes him thanks to his Serene Grace. And I'm just going to keep going for those Body Slams. He gets fully paralyzed. And it's like, why are you doing this, man? You can already win. Just go into Haunter. I can't do anything. I go for another Body Slam. It's going to be a 2-hit KO on his Bowser. And next turn, Body Slam, down goes Bowser. Well, not quite yet. He yawns, and then that was kind of unfortunate. Little leftovers probably was because of that. It's actually, yeah, leftovers was because of that. I'm going to go for Body Slam, knock it out, because I can't switch out. I fall asleep, and he sends out his Torterra. I'm actually going to stay asleep for the next couple turns. He goes for Wood Hammer, which is going to do so much damage. It's going to do like half. So, he's going to take a lot of recoil thanks to me having such high HP. Goes for another Wood Hammer, going to take me down into the red, and I'm still asleep. He's down in the red too. I wake up, I go for Milk Drink, and I get up a lot of HP. So he's going to go for another Wood Hammer. This time, I don't survive it. I'm guessing min-max damage has something to do with that. However, he doesn't survive it either, and that's the end of the battle.